Another Dan. Race 7 at Grafton is the next, which is the big one of the day, the Cup. Terry Spargo to call, 570, Stony Bay. Praise Indeed at $6.90, Aquasoft $9, Jack and Archie $3.20, Zero Limit $14, 13 for Striking Gold, Aphasia $14, 10 for Danamora. Give Us a Go at $1.15, 12 for Mac and Me, 67 Sir Stensible, and number 14 Simpose $97. That's for race number 7 at Grafton, the Cup, which comes up in about a minute or two. Right now, if you want to pun on Port Augusta, it follows the Grafton Cup, 7.10 for Sadri. And here are the dividends at Gospel. We'll check the market out firstly. Dead heat there. Or Port Augusta wins. St Crispin 15, Idle Promise 15, Valerian 3.30, Power of Gold at $11, Echelon Star at 16, Eventful Time 19, Kiora Flight 5.10, Celador at 14, number 10 Cara Mist at 17. Over we go to Palmua Lady and Gypsophilia at big odds for race 5 at Port Augusta. Sadri is the late mail from rod number 1. Right, the Tui's Grafton Cup is the next. And there are the representatives from Tui's. Looks a bit cold. Looks a bit cold because it does get cool there at Grafton. I remember going to Grafton one year and it was very, very cold. But anyway, I'd be wearing the jacket. Terry Spargo, how are you, mate?
I'm well, Nick, thank you. Very well indeed.
Good on you.
They're lining up quickly. It's been a beautiful day, a great day's racing at Grafton, and we're about to witness the highlight of the carnival. Run for the first time at 2,400 metres, the time-honoured Grafton Cup, and the field again this year, led out by perhaps the most famous winner of the Grafton Cup, the 1987 Victor Kenzai, who won the Grafton Cup in July of 87, and a few months later, on the first Tuesday in November of that same year, raced to glory at Flemington. Jack and Archie is the TAB favourite, $3.40 and $1.60. He's favourite for the Cup as the field lines up at the 2,400 metres start. As Striking Gold, the Victorian trained visitor, is still out of the gate. Give Us a Go and Stony Bay, widely drawn, have been loaded. And there may be one vacant stall left to be filled. Striking Gold not quite all of the way in. He appears to be set now. So Sensible, a little toey. Danamora drawn on the inside. Jack and Archie at 2, Zero Limit 3. Praise Indeed, last year's winner 4, Sustensible 5. Mac and Me 6, Aquasoft 7, Simpose 8. Aphasia 9. Striking Gold 10. Give It a Go, 1 from the outside, and Stony Bay on the outside of the field as the starter rushes over to the stand. The red light flashes and they're ready to run. All set. The Grafton Cup of 1997. Gates open. Racing, Danamora from the inside came out quickly. Stony Bay out wide began well, and Give It a Go and Striking Gold were in trouble shortly after the break. They bumped and dropped back at the start. Mac and Me came out quickly. Aquasoft began well, but Stony Bay wants to lead, and Glenn Boss has revved up the top weight Stony Bay as they race down to the judge the first time, where Mac and Me on the fence led. Stony Bay is second, Aquasoft third, Aphasia moving to fourth, and then Striking Gold out 3 and 4 deep as they race past the judge on the first occasion. Sustensible 3 wide on the outside of last year's winner, Praise Indeed. Danamora settling midfield on the rail. A length to Jack and Archie, 1 to Zero Limit, followed by Simpose, who's second last, and Give It a Go. On the fence, it dropped out to the tail of the field. Mac and Me, the leader, travelling to the back in the Cup by 3/4 of a length over Striking Gold, allowed to stride up outside of the speed. Stony Bay a length away third. Aquasoft fourth on the rail. 1 length Aphasia, a length and a half to Danamora. Tucked in on the fence on the inside of Sir Stensible. 2.5 lengths to Praise Indeed in the blue colours away from the rail, followed by Zero Limit on the inside of Jack and Archie. He's third last, Simpose second last, and Give It a Go at the rear. Mac and Me took the Cup field to the top bend. It's Mac and Me by a half length over Striking Gold with 1,000 metres left to run. Stony Bay third, sitting on their hammer. Aquasoft fourth on the rail, a length to Aphasia, then Danamora Danamora's trying to sneak away from the fence. Praise Indeed out 3 wide, starting a run. Sir Stensible trying to go with him. Jack and Archie going behind the pair. Then Zero Limit, give it a go. And Simpose had dropped out to the tail of the field. Well, Mac and Me trying to make every post a winner. And with 600 metres left to travel, he's 3/4 of a length in front of Stony Bay, who's gone to second. Aquasoff has had a beautiful run. He's off the rail now. He's poking up in the middle. Praise Indeed out 4 wide, followed by Jack and Archie, and then Danamora, who's under the whip as they thunder around the turn for home. Mac and Me the leader. 350 metres left to go. Tackled by Aquasoff. Stony Bay gone. He can't win. Danamora into the clear, then Praise Indeed. It's Aquasoff joining Mac and Me 150 metres out. Aquasoff in front of Mac and Me. Danamora, Praise Indeed and Zero Limit trying hard, but the cup belongs to Aquasoff. Aquasoff wins the Grafton Cup. Second, I think Danamora. Third, tight Mac and Me, Zero Limit or Praise Indeed. One for the judge. Then came Stony Bay. Sir Stensible, give it a go. Jack and Archie failed to run on from Striking Gold, Zimpose, and Aphasia was last in Tui's Grafton Cup of 1997.
Well, Aquasoff's done it for Gary Baker there, and it was a terrific win, down about 10 kilos on a couple of runs ago, and he's done it in fine style, Aquasoff, winner of the Tui's Grafton Cup. We'll get that minor result for you very shortly, but he'll be pretty happy, Gary Baker, one of his biggest wins on Aquasoff. What a terrific win it was. Now, we'll have a look at the full numbers and other details at Grafton in just a moment. They are moving in Port Augusta. Let's take you there right now, and here's Ron.
Very much, Nick, and the favourite here is number 4, Valera.
Very popular win too. Great result for the people in Grafton. Aquasoff for Gary Baker as he comes back. This will be a very popular win indeed. So congratulations to all concerned then. Number 9, Danamora has run second. Danamora has run second. And we're just waiting for that third number to come through there. Still a photo for third. So Aquasoff beating Danamora, and it's a close one for third there too. I think Mac and Me's up there. Praise Indeed's also in the photo as well, I think it was. It was a real go across the line there, but what a great story for Aquasoff. He carried 66.5 kilograms down to 55 today, and that was probably the telling point. Now, at Ballarat, they're on the track for the next. Pretty short, this one last Speranza. 120, not the Mamba at $8.50. Congratulations to him. He's a lovely fella, and he deserves all the applauds of the big crowd there at Grafton today. It was a lovely ride. The horse basically did the rest, and congratulations to all concerned there with Aquasoff. There's a couple of disappointments in the race. Stony Bay, I guess Jack and Archie was a disappointment for quite a few supporters. Also, Praise Indeed, although it did start a long, sustained run, but no match for the winner, Aquasoff. Righto, moving up Ballarat race number 6. Let's take you there right now, and once again...
61.60. Now close to a start for the Carlton and United pace over 21.70. And they're ready to go. Now galloping in 2 was Macaboy. Away they go.
And 3.30 for number 6, Wild Fan. Lexi, 44, big odds it. Now down to number 13, Excelling. And it's over the page showing at $5. In fact, 4.30 for Excelling. Larkish is number 11 at $5. Royal Galaxy, 24. Werribee dividends, 2, 8 and 7. Double there, 42.10. Quaddy, 7, 3, 2, 2, 8,491.20.
Low and steady. Starter on his stand. Gates Fly racing, and that is one the starter will put in his scrapbook. They came out in one line. Amos Joe, one of the first to split it. Larkish is second. Excelling moving to third, and Citriconic fourth on the inside of Silver Saga, and dashing right around the outside. Royal Galaxy at the end of a couple of 100 metres. Facia midfield on the inside of Rain High, who's trapped out in the boondocks. 2 lengths to Lexi in the white and black colours, followed by Battled Scar. Wild Fan is third last. Prince Karani is second last. last, and Tempest Dawn had dropped out to the tail of the field. Amos Joe, the leader, with 600 metres left to run by a half length to Larkish, a length to Excelling on the outside of Citriconic. Then Royal Galaxy, followed by the grey Silver Saga. Facea Deep starting a run, and Rain High very wide as heads are turned for home. Amos Joe, the leader, into the straight, 350 metres to run. Nicely clear of on the outside Larkish, Excelling into the clear. Then Silver Saga, Facea Deeper out, and Royal Galaxy coming through in the centre. Amos Joe in front at the 150 metres mark. Larkish trying to join him out wide. Larkish coming after Amos Joe. They split the line. Ooh, gee, close. Amos Joe and Larkish with little between them when they hit the line. Leave that to the judge. Royal Galaxy not far away. Wild Fan and Lexi were running on from Excelling and Tempest Dawn. Then Facea, Silver Saga, Battle Scarred, Citriconic, Prince Kayania and Rain High was last of all. Not surprisingly, the judges called for the photo. They're wide apart here. A thriller at the end of the Sydney Casino. Amos Joe trying to lead all of the way, and Larkish, who chased him for most of the way, with the Larkish running out to the centre of the track over the concluding stages. He was under pressure, but he responded to the whip of Brad Stewart. Michael Carl keeping Amos Joe going. Larkish lunging at him near the line. Royal Galaxy and Excelling not far away, and right on the peg. With the benefit of the replay, you'd say a dead heat, looking at the line across the track. The judge calling for the camera. Sectional time 35.19, and the overall time 19.81. 35.19.
Well, Terry thought he might have been on a good thing there looking at that slow-mo, but it's very... Righto, now Grafton, they're coming back, and at Grafton, 11, 12 and 13. All right, 11, 12, 13 at Grafton, eh? All right, that's Larkish beating Amos Joe and Excelling. 4.30, 1.90, 3.30, $1.90 there on race 8. Now, Ballarat winning...
A great deal of dash. Gates Fly racing in the Sir James Kirby, and Watch the Clock was very slow to move. Inroads and Shadow Chief came out quickly. Natural Talent began well, and Bengal Flyer fourth at the end of 250 metres. A length away, Sir Mead, followed by Just Dapper, Red Kestrel and Top Charger on the rail. Then Nip and Zip, Potter's Image is second last, and Watch the Clock whip them in as they burn onto the turn. Top weight, Inroads the leader. Shadow Chief for Neckaway second. Natural Talent the grey third, and in the Boondocks coming to the turn. Bengal Flyer on the rail, and then Sir Mead, followed by Top Charger, and Red Kestrel and Just Dapper at the head of the others as they spin the corner. Inroads the leader, tackled by Shadow Chief. Room for Bengal Flyer on the fence. Natural Talent deeper out as Shadow Chief went to the lead at the distance marker. Bengal Flyer comes after him. Top Charger going through between them. Shadow Chief in front. Top Charger and Bengal Flyer are charging home. Top Charger won the Kirby from a photo between Shadow Chief and Bengal Flyer. Watch the Clock rattled along the fence, and then Sir Mead, Nip and Zip, Natural Talent, Red Kestrel, Just Dapper, and Inroads the top weight after showing a lot of speed weakened and was last to pull up. Stand by. 57.41. Potter's Image has failed to complete the course. Potter's Image has broken down and has been dismounted by Peter Graham. The judge calls for the photo, with Potter's Image failing to complete the course. 34.07 for the final 600 metres. 57.41 is the time. The track record is 56.71, held by Sounds of Night. The race record, 57, held by Another Rule. So they've scampered in the Kirby. 57.41, they've broken 35. And the judge has called for the camera. After the running of the Sir James Kirby Quality Handicap, Top Charger appears to have prevailed from Shadow Chief and Bengal Flyer. Number 16 is the winner. 16, Top Charger, ridden by Barry Courtney, has won the Sir James Kirby. Number 5 has run second, Shadow Chief, ridden by Brent Thompson. And number 9, Bengal Flyer, Kevin Forrester, is third. 16, 5 and 9. Now, Inroads pulled up very quickly. I know I called him last. He's run fourth, pulling up quickly over the line.
Top charge of the winner there at $10.40 and $2.90, thanks to Terry Spargo. All right, 16 the winner there. Second will be number 5, which was Shadow Chief, and more than likely number 9 for third there, Bengal Flyer on the fence. Now, for race 7 at Port Augusta, then...
Baker. According to callers, had Baker been unseated, he feared that Aquasoff may have been injured or, worse still, lost in the pea soup fog. Aquasoff is one of the most popular gallopers currently campaigning on the country circuit, and yesterday's Grafton Cup fixture proved to be a hit with New South Wales punters. A New South Wales country record for wagering was established on the meeting, with punters betting to the tune of $3.3 million. The off-course TAB turnover was more than $2.7 million, while a further $576,000 was bet on course and $34,668 at the Randwick Racecourse Betting Auditorium.
Yes, it's certainly big money, although it's a pretty fair indication of the amount of interest in that Grafton Cup Carnival over the 2 days. Terrific money invested by New South Wales punters. Great story too. Merv Corliss has been attempting to win a big race in Grafton for some 30 years. Finally did it yesterday with Aquasoff in the Grafton Cup. You know what they say, all good things come to those who